What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 AI only Africa battle. There's a few things going on at the moment, just a few. One of the big things going on is I think we're about to see the fall of the Ashanti capital. So sorry anyone rooting for the Ashanti. It's not been their day. It's probably going to happen next turn. So not a good time for them. But yeah, there's a few wars going on. There doesn't seem too many major ones though. There's not too much major stuff going on. Obviously, Congo and Burundi, I believe, just peaced out, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. I forgot about it. Oh, at least we're neutral with Zimbabwe. But yeah, we're at war with everybody else. It's just good to remember. Let's just make sure my submarine's doing okay. We haven't really looked at it, but it's just chilling over here in the very far corner. Mali, go away. There's nothing to see here. Nothing. Zulu, get out of here. Okay, but there are people over here. That's pretty cool. There's actually an island over here. If someone settles that, I'll be impressed. There you go. There'll be bonus points for whoever settles that island. Madagascar's still completely empty though. Yeah, I think these guys did just peace out. I haven't checked. But oh, and we missed it. Dang it. The Songhai just grabbed a fourth city. They finally settled in the middle of the desert. It's about time. And they just took the Ashanti capital. I don't know if they'll be able to hold on to it, but either way, well, if they don't, then the Ashanti won't be down to 2 cities, but if they do hold on, they'll be down to just 1. Still, Mali, though, looking pretty good. They're settling a lot. If they can keep a good military and keep all these neighbours, because they have quite a few neighbours, in check, then they should be okay. Still can't believe the Vandals are here. This is just crazy stuff. Carthage just peaced out with Nigeria. And yep, the Ashanti took it back. I don't know how long they'll hold on to it for. But yeah, Carthage did peace out with Nigeria. They actually just settled over here. About time. But yeah, just Carthage looking pretty cool up here in Carthage. So, you know, being nice and accurate, I guess. Nothing going on in Europe. Oh, and there we go. The Songhai retook it. And this time, probably just got enough to hold on to it, I think. Maybe. We'll see what that trireme can do, but they've probably done enough. Probably, this might be better for Benin, because the Songhai won't be able to build as many units here as they will up in Gao, so maybe they'll be safer. And Nigeria are weaker now, so they're probably safe there, and Mali only have a small border, so Benin, probably good for them that Ashanti are struggling. Parthia, by the way, have built up quite a lot of stuff, just I noticed as I looked over the map before I started this video. You can see they're starting to look like they're a little bit stronger despite only having the one city. Persia still not really scaring them. Babylon and Assyria both looking pretty strong. Look at the Ottomans too. Lots of units for them. So it's getting very, yeah, Europe's just crazy at the moment. There's a lot of strong nations up here too. In particular Assyria. Musket men, if they stopped attacking Armenia and went after somebody else, but I don't know who they'd go after. If they went after Babylon, they'd be in for a tough fight. I mean, they'd probably win. They've got the numbers, but Babylon, a lot of crossbowmen, could do a lot of damage, and obviously the Ottomans, the other side of them, could always like jump in as well, and vice versa. And obviously Armenia could always attack them as well, which, you know, if they did get distracted, which would be a mess. How you doing, Mazai? I'm just going to keep checking on you, because, you know, I want you to win. For obvious reasons. I've never got it right. I deserve it at least once. Come on, Mazai. I feel like I have a chance for once, but at the same time, for some reason, I know that's definitely a lie, and they're definitely not going to win. Rwanda were at war with them, but unless they only just got this far in, and it doesn't look like they're being too aggressive. Burundi have riflemen? Oh, so do the Congo. Okay, well that's not a surprise. The Congo have a lot of jungle. I think we're all expecting them to do well for science. Is anyone else? Oh, Rhodesia have them too. Okay, that's not much of a surprise. Or Rhodesia have their own unique unit, which is a version of them, I believe. Unless it's musket men, but I'm pretty sure it's riflemen. Zimbabwe do not. The Zulu just still have a ton of impies. But yeah, they're basically South Africa now, which is pretty cool. And we've got a giant Zimbabwe here, and a giant Rhodesia. It's looking pretty cool down here. It's actually filled up very quickly. I thought this big open area would take the longest to fill up, but no. Obviously that's going to be the Sahara, the middle of the Arabian Peninsula. But actually there's some random bits around here. You thought maybe another city would get settled here. Some of the desert around. I mean, even these plains over here. There's wheat here, so this is worth settling. So I don't know why no one settled here. Plenty of wheat to support. Even Austria, by the way, they're doing okay. Despite losing Vienna, 16 population, Graz, that's definitely wrong, but, you know, I gave it a go. And Salzburg, I mean, they're not doing too badly here. They look pretty cool. As long as they don't get invaded by Rome and Greece at the same time, because they don't really have an army. But, you know, maybe one day we'll see them build a bit of their own army. Maybe they'll take Byzantium, take Crimea from Byzantium. That would look pretty cool. And it'd basically be Ukraine at that point. But, hey-oh. It's better than nothing. I know a lot of people wanted to see Austria in this game. I know how angry they probably were when they saw Greece just destroy them very early on. France are still staying pretty chill. Musketeers are kind of falling behind, but, you know, I'll let you off because you're probably going to stick with them for longer than you should. Still, guys, you guys not going to fight? Just do it. Just fight each other. Just get it over with. Quick and easy. Get it done. Okay, so Songhai have held on to this, and they're actually trying to make the Ashanti the first civ to be eliminated from the game. Because, wow, Greece... I don't know if anyone else has done that, but Greece just entered the industrial era. That is, I think we have seen other civs do that, but Greece obviously are right up there at the moment, doing very well. But they have slowed down a bit. They haven't really done very much recently. Yeah, I mean, they've got musket men, so I imagine the people with riflemen, civs with riflemen, are already ahead of them. But the Songhai pushing in here. The mountains are going to make this tough, but I'm not going to rule them out. There's no units anymore. Mali, you're not still attacking somebody, are you? I don't think you are. I think you are at peace. Maybe you're just going to reinforce these cities. I didn't even know they have cities over here too. They just have cities everywhere. Mercuria have built up quite a bit of an army here. That's impressive. I mean, they should be going after the Garamantes. I'm going to be honest. They should really be aiming to take this city and connect their borders, and then maybe consolidate, kill Ethiopia. That would be my strategy if I was them. And then obviously protect against the Mazai. Protect against Egypt, although Egypt aren't really that strong anymore, and obviously keep an eye probably on the Vandals, but apart from that they'd be pretty safe as long as they, yeah, I mean they could take 2 cities from the Garamantes pretty easily actually, but then they'd have to worry about the Congo, Rwanda. You don't want to go down this part of the world, it gets scary down here. There are big civs down in sub-Saharan Africa, even Ethiopia. I'm surprised Ethiopia has held on to these 2 cities. I say that, I imagine the Congo. Oh, it looks like the Congo may be actually going up this way. I don't know what they'll be doing. Maybe to attack the Garamantes. Mali actually sending a lot of units over this way. As we speak. Carthage, what are you doing? What are you doing right now? Are you doing anything? No. Tunis, you're still here. I don't really talk about them because I always just kind of confuse them with the Vandals, but they are separate. They're not really having a good time, but they're still alive in the desert. That's pretty cool. Morocco, I've completely ignored you for ages, but you are here. You have a ton of caravels. You actually have cannons too, but I mean, Mali is starting to get close to you. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on Carthage, who are probably a bit too strong for you to attack. But yeah, maybe you could attack Tunis, getting a city, I don't know. But yeah, you're here, being Morocco. That is what usually happens. I like Morocco. They do their job. They serve their purpose. They just make Morocco, basically, and then stop. Which is, you know, fair enough. Fair enough. At least they're not trying to form some crazy borders. So Songhai, I've got this city down to no defense. The problem is they don't have any melee units yet. I'm sure this pikeman will get over eventually. But you know what the AI is like. I'm sure they'll peace out before then. It won't matter anyway. Other than that, there's no real sieges going on. It's a very peaceful time where lots of units build up, which is actually the worst time because that's when it's the slowest. Rwanda grabbing Uffizi. Good wonder. Oh, okay, the Mazai Great Wall. Did you just build this? Wait, I swear the Great Wall just got a whole lot bigger. I know someone told me it's just visual anyway, so it doesn't matter. Entered the industrial era. There you go, Mali. Good job, you go. I can't believe Ethiopia's still alive. That is crazy. Kilwa are still here. That was surprising. They looked like they were going to struggle at the start when Burundi attacked them at first. I'm surprised Burundi, I mean, they lost a city to the Congo, which sucks, but they're still here, Burundi. They're still doing their best. It would be cool to see them maybe attack Ethiopia. But obviously Kilwa, I mean, the longer they survive, I guess it can only get better for them. They've got good population, but they've got to watch out for Rhodesia here as I speak. Songhai are on Madagascar with a scout. There is a Mazai caravel going around too. Just having a look. There is some more islands out here as well, so don't just expect settling on the island, I guess. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that island is the representation of where Zanzibar should be. Just a thought. I know it's an island just off the coast of Africa. Maybe that's it, maybe it's not. That's pretty cool. I mean, it would explain it being near to Kilwa, where I started them, they were one of the harder ones, because you obviously had to go and find. They're not a real country anymore, so it's kind of difficult sometimes. But there was some maps, and I guessed it was fine. Hopefully no one's angry at where I put them, or any of the other civs that mods that aren't real countries that I had to move around. Sometimes I just put them where they were for gameplay. More importantly, gameplay stuff. Arabia, how you doing? What are you doing right now? You don't really have anything. What's your plan here? It's incredible that Babylon cannot have all this, and then you just have Arabia, just nothing. Literally nothing. Okay. Syria. Yep, the Ottomans, Assyria, and Babylon appear to be in an arms race. That's what's going on right now. They've all built up pretty big armies. That's good to know. 1630 AD. Ottomans, you're going to be strong around now. This is Europa Universalis time. It's time for you to start kicking butts. You should have taken Constantinople a long time ago, and you definitely should have been digging into Egypt by now. Congo versus Rwanda. They had a go at Burundi. Now they're going to have an attack at Rwanda, who have a lot of units towards the Mazai, but they have a fair few units. If they can get them across quickly. The problem is they don't really have infrastructure, the Rwanda. I don't see a road. They look like they started building one and gave up. Kilwa just completed the Taj Mahal. Good job. And they also pieced out with the Mazai at the same time. So there you go. That's 2 bonuses for them. Getting out of a war they probably didn't want to be in. And they weren't going to win, so they made up. And that didn't last very long. They're straight into another one. Rhodesia attacks. Of course, Rhodesia are aiming to become the first civ to win back-to-back AI-only battles on the channel. That would be pretty cool if they did that. Obviously, that's a huge spoiler, I realise, for anyone that hasn't watched the Old World AI-only battle. Sorry about that. But, it was still pretty entertaining. You can, it would be like knowing the result and then finding out how it got to that result. It's kind of like a prequel, if you just go watch the series, basically. Mercuria. Oh, look, they did what I said. They attacked the Garamantes. And they're going for the big city first, which is probably smart. Go Mercuria. I don't want to see the Garamantes fail, but I feel bad for them. They've had a bad game. Being in the desert wasn't it. It was harder than I thought, and yeah. Mercuria could really do with this, especially since Mercuria nearly died to Egypt. This is going to be impressive. Obviously, Mercuria must have quite a high population, by the way. 25 and 17. That must be pretty good for them. Okay, Songhai getting closer. Pikeman is here. Probably next turn we will see the Ashanti be the first civ to be completely gone. Vandals, okay, maybe the industrial era for Greece a few turns ago wasn't that special. The Vandals, well, that's a bit harsh. The Vandals are doing okay, but they're just, I don't know for how long it will last. I'll say this, and it will last till the end of the game, but I feel like they can't keep this up forever. But yeah, into the industrial era. I mean, their general has a car, so he's doing pretty well. In 1640, what a guy! He's just driving around in his car. Oh, there we go. The Ottomans. They heard what I said too, and this could be the start of some destabilizing in this region, because that's just what it needed. The Ottomans, because this area has just become far too peaceful, and that includes Greece, France, Rome as well. Just basically the southern Europe and Middle East region. It might just lead, if the Ottomans lose enough units, we might see Assyria try something. If Byzantium lose enough, we might see Rome or Greece try something. So hopefully this kickstarts something. Hopefully. Just, I don't want Ottomans or... I don't really have a preference between these two, but I would like something to start happening because of it. The Songhai just eliminated the Ashanti, at least I believe so. I don't think they have any more cities. And also Zimbabwe managed to squeeze a settler around here. Probably to annoy Rhodesia. And Rhodesia, well, their boats were destroyed, so not the best start. And Wait, are you still... Oh no, Kilwa, that cargo ship, is going to get very lucky. Because Rhodesia's boat's gone. And the Zulu. Going to be first on Madagascar. There you go, with the settler here. And another one going. Maybe there is still hope for the Zulu. Could you imagine? Shaka settles Madagascar and wins it. That would be cool. Even though it's like the typical winner from Africa, the Zulu. But it would be awesome if he could do that. But that is going to be it for this episode. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like down below. Be sure to leave a comment to let me know with any feedback as well. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.